So, you're looking for a dog trainer in Iowa City, and maybe you're wondering where to even start. It could feel like a really big decision, right? Well, don't worry. We're going to walk through a simple, practical guide to help you find the perfect pro for you and your best friend. Okay, so here's the game plan. It's a simple 5-step process. First, we'll look at what makes Iowa City unique for dogs. Then, we'll help you figure out exactly what you need from a trainer. After that, we'll cover how to spot the right one, what questions to ask them, and finally, where you can go to practice all those great new skills right here in town.
All right, Section 1, Thriving in Iowa City. Before we even get to the trainers, we got to talk about what it's like for a dog living here, because it's a pretty unique place.
At the end of the day, what we all want is to feel confident and just relaxed with our dogs, right? Whether you're grabbing coffee on the pet mall or just walking through a park. And that's really what good training does. It builds that confidence, not just for your dog, but for you too.
So, let's think about the real-world stuff you'll run into here. We're talking about a dog that can handle students zipping by on bikes or skateboards, navigate those busy campus paths without getting stressed, and just chill out on an outdoor patio. When your dog can do that, it makes life so much better for everyone.
Okay, so now that we have a picture of what life in Iowa City looks like for your dog, let's get really clear on what you actually want to accomplish with training.
So ask yourself, what's the number one thing? Are you bringing home a brand new puppy and starting from square one? Or maybe you've got an adult dog who could use a brush up on basic manners? Or is there one specific, kind of tricky behavior you really need to tackle? Just knowing your main goal makes a huge difference.
You'll notice that most trainers tend to group their services into a few main categories like these, and that's actually really helpful for you. It lets you quickly narrow down your search to find someone who specializes in what you need, whether that's just good old family dog manners or something more specific like behavior modification.
And it's a good idea to get even more specific than that. Think about the day-to-day. Is your main headache that your dog pulls on the leash the whole way to the park? Or maybe they jump all over your friends when they come over? When you can pinpoint those exact problems, you can find a trainer who really knows how to solve them.
All right, so you know what you want to achieve. Let's talk about what makes a great trainer. What are the key things you should be looking for? Okay, this is a big one, positive reinforcement. It's the modern, humane, and scientifically proven way to train. You're really looking for trainers who are all about this method. It's all about building a trusting relationship with your dog by rewarding what you want to see, not using fear or punishment.
Here's something you might not know. Dog training is actually an unregulated industry here in Iowa. That's why certifications are such a great sign. Something like a CPDTK, which stands for Certified Professional Dog Trainer Knowledge Assessed. Well, credentials like that tell you a trainer has really invested in their education and is committed to using professional, humane methods. So when it comes to the training itself, you'll usually see two main options: group classes or private lessons. Group classes, they're fantastic for helping your dog learn to focus around other dogs and people. Plus, they're often easier on the wallet. Private lessons, on the other hand, are totally customized to you and your dog. They're perfect for tackling specific issues that happen at home, or if you just want to see results a little faster. Okay, so you've done your research. You have a short list of potential trainers. Awesome. This next part is all about giving you the tools you need to interview them so you can make a choice you feel really good about. Let's talk about the money side of things for a second. Here's a quick look at what training typically costs in the Iowa City area for 2025. This isn't exact, of course, but it gives you a realistic ballpark. It helps you know what to expect financially and lets you compare the value you're getting from different programs. So when you make that first call or send that first email, it really helps to be prepared. Having these 5 questions ready to go is a great way to make sure you cover all the important stuff, from their training methods and credentials all the way to the total cost and how they'll create a plan that's just right for your dog. All right, and now for the really fun part. Let's take all this training and connect it back to your actual everyday life right here in Iowa City. This is where you get to see all that hard work pay off. You can take those new skills out into the real world. Imagine taking a nice, relaxed walk on the Iowa River Corridor Trail without any pulling. Or you can practice a really solid come when called in the safety of a fenced dog park like Thornberry or Happy Hollow. And just remember, the effort you're putting in now, it really does ripple out into every part of your life. It makes your home more peaceful, it means your dog is a guest people are happy to have over, and hey, it makes you a great neighbor to have on your street. Happy training! Seriously, we wish you and your dog the absolute best as you start this journey. Having a well-behaved companion is going to open up a whole new way for you to experience and enjoy everything Iowa City has to offer, together.